lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Cool.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
I got to do the work in a couple minutes.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Got the first down. Looking for more. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty.
Oh, yeah.
But that's why rivalries are so fun.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch.
Come
He makes
on,
99
for
times
real.
out of 100, but it'll be third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback.
Breaks into the open. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Back to pass, it's Green. Here's the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's not afraid to go deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Arkansas. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football just and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? The coverage team maintained this with not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
I fought with the Hurricanes and the Gators.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again.
Yeah.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Back's got it. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Not this time, the
big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover 2, you got 2 safeties deep that account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job. You have to see and have good vision on the quarterback. You got to make sure you're breaking on the football. How about the strong safety spinning down, doing a good job seeing the ball and going and getting it.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Yeah.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The give on the inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Intercepted deep in his own end. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Got a man. It's Blake. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Green. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for a deep man. It's a big stride inside the 10.
I don't see what the fuck, like, come on, bro.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a man. It's Manning. On the move to his left. Running into the open space. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away.
Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Green. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. There's a hit. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Green. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down for the tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now they've decided to go for two. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house.
GG's.
As it were. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Get the fuck out of here.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle
Hey,
him down.
man, shit, you tough. I got to get that to you. You damn sure got that defense locked. But you tough, man. Sometimes it don't matter with that ranks, man. You just got to know how to play it. You got that defense shit on lock.
14-yard line. The
Yeah.
give to the tailback. Just
Hey,
wanted to
you got
find a
that,
little
man.
space
Trust
to
me.
run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Yes, sir.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 35. He
Good game,
rumbles
brother.
out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that.